wonder what that bird's thinking right now. He's probably like, throw me something to eat. It's crazy. I think about like the ferry boat, how many people are on it, or what they just did, or where they're going. It's weird when you think about stuff like that. Like, life goes on around you, you know? You find yourself just thinking in that perspective a lot sometimes. And you start thinking, 5 years from now, where's your life gonna be? Or 10 years from now? Or you start stressing yourself on that note. And I don't know. It's like 5 years ago, I would have not thought I would have been here today. Like the actions and stuff that I chose upon myself and the lifestyle I lived, I didn't think I would ever make it to 2017, and it's like I'm here now. And it's crazy that I was given another chance, and the things we put our lives through and ourselves through, and the stress we put upon our bodies and choices we make, they all have a huge impact on where we go in life. Recently I just had the biggest struggle and addiction that I could have ever thought about. I don't wish that upon nobody, and I got involved in a drug called heroin that was insane. It destroyed everything. It got so bad, I started thinking about, not wanting to live no more for a long time. I would wake up in the morning and I would go straight to the drawer to find what I needed to make it to where I could get out of bed, and put that before everything. My family, put it before the family, before my daughter, before the things that actually mean the most to you in life. And that's when it got out of control. That's when it became a problem. When you have to have something to get out of bed, that's insane. When you let something control your life, that's insane. It's insanity. And the fact that you don't gotta live like that sounds so good, but yet so many people don't understand that you don't have to live like that. And that's the sad part. I can just imagine 20 people in my life right now that I know that have to have that right when they wake up just to start their day. Some of my favorite people, some people I love very much, and it's just sad to me now that I'm like on the other side of the fence. Like, it breaks my heart because I know where they're at and I know what they're going through, but at the same time I know there's not a thing I can do about it unless, they accept in their life that they have a problem and actually want to get help. But the thing is like, sometimes it takes so much for that day to come, and in that time you lose so much as you go, and that's the bad part. That's the saddest part in the world. But like, it gets better. Like, you don't gotta live like that no more. There's places you can go, there's treatment you can do, there's steps you can follow, there's people you can call. There's so many single things in this world that you can do to get better, to make yourself where you can get out of bed and go straight downstairs and make you a bowl of cereal or a plate of eggs or something good in life. Go outside, walk your dog. Like, just little things that don't mean much until they're taken from you. There's steps you can take to get there, but the first step, you gotta admit to yourself that you ain't got this. Like, your life is not where it needs to be. Like, this is not where you want to be 5 years from now. This is not where you want to be 10 years from now. Like, you have to decide that what you want is stronger than anything in the world, and that is to be yourself again before all the crazy stuff happened. But it's nobody's choice but your own. It's just one day you're gonna be sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm not trying to sound like a lecturer or a preacher, but one day you're gonna wake up, you're gonna go for the drawer and get that fix, and you're gonna tell yourself, this is not me. What am I doing with my life? And it's gonna hit you. And hopefully that day will come before it's too late. I just found out another one of my friends is in a graveyard right now, and I didn't even know it. I've been gone 18 months due to my problems. It took me going away to a bad place to realize what I had when it was gone. And that doesn't have to happen, but I'm going to tell you what, prison, no prison, institutions, it doesn't matter. Whatever it takes to wake you up to find your road in life, that's what it takes. It's just some things are a lot harder than others. Some ways are a lot harder than others, and it doesn't have to be like that. I lucked out. I did around 18 months in prison in a North Carolina penitentiary, and that was the longest time in my life I've ever been away from my family. And I had to go there due to my drug use and due to all the lifestyles I was living at one time. They all caught up with me, and does that make me a bad person? I went to prison? No, not at all. Hey, it saved my life, honestly, because I can't honestly say I would be here today if I wouldn't have went. There's no telling when I would have reached for that drawer, to wake up in the morning, and it would have been my last time. And that's serious. You can take it for what it's worth, but I'm going to tell you what, this is real. It's real. It's very real, and it's scary. Like not knowing if you're going to make it home at the end of the day, or if your family's going to have to, tote your casket to the hole that you're being buried in from something that took control over your life. It's not you. That's not what you got to do in life. It's not how you got to live. But you got to tell yourself that you want something bad enough. You can wake up and you can go and you can spend all day finding a fix and finding a way to get high and finding a way to feel normal, or you can get over it and get through the steps of, withdrawal and everything you got to do, and you can actually wake up and live your life to the fullest. 5 years from now, you can be sitting there and you can tell yourself how proud of yourself you are, the feelings you have, being able to watch your kids grow and not have to worry about missing out on that due to prison or, worst, ultimate death or something like that. I mean, it's crazy when you think about it. Like, it's scary, it's sad, but at the same time, it's not the way to go. It's not the way to go. It's been real. It's been a real life for me. I witnessed it firsthand, You don't got to come from the hood. You don't got to come from bad families. It's like everywhere you go in life, you're going to get that option. But it's a choice, And it's the decision you make upon that choice that counts in the end. Like, you ain't got to live like that no more. And to know that alone should be the best feeling in the world, because I'm going to tell you something. You can Google my name. You can spend all day reading about me and reading about the crazy stuff my life's been a part of and, my past. And you can see that I was there. I was there not too long ago. I was there until 2015. And then I changed. I changed my life. My surroundings were changed. I had to change. I had to grow up, and I had to be a man, and I had to learn that the hard way on my own. I didn't have mommy and daddy. I didn't have the family. I didn't have my best friend. I didn't have anything. I had to do it by myself. That's scary, but it happened now. And because of that, I'm here able to talk to y'all today. So it's not a lecture. I'm not telling anybody what to do. But I'm going to tell you one thing that I know for sure. And this morning I did not reach for that drawer. And I've had the best day of my life. I've done nothing. I went to the store. I bought, drinks for myself. I bought dog food. I was able to sit down with my sister for a little bit and kiss my mom on the forehead this morning when I woke up. I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't get to shake the president's hand. I didn't go surf the biggest wave in the world or skydive from so many thousands of feet up. But I woke up and I didn't have to have something to get out of bed. And that feeling, you can't go to Walmart and be like, let me buy that feeling off of aisle 9 or aisle 10 or aisle 11. Like, that's a feeling you have to find for yourself. Find however it takes, whatever possible way. But I promise you that when you find that feeling, you'll feel how I feel right now. And that is the best I've ever felt in my life. And it gets better. It gets even better than this. I'm down here at the waterfront just watching the birds fly around. And that sounds crazy, but you know what? I missed this feeling. And I got it back. So no matter where you're at in your life or what you've been through, just know that if I can do it, you can do it. I was the worst piece of crap there was that existed. I put my family through the worst, my friends through the worst, and they begged me to get my life straight. well, my life's straight now, so I'm begging for their time. So I hope that y'all have a good day. Respect yourself no matter what. And you know, whenever your time comes, it comes, but I hope that you're happy when it does. I love y'all.